Malaga is famous for two things, amazing food and the beach, and the locals love to combine both. So today we're going on an epic food tour of Malaga's famous chiringuitos, which are the beach tapas bars and restaurants that locals love to hit, especially on the weekend. And joining us for this food adventure is the one, the only, our favorite Malaga and Andalusia food expert and guide, the incredible Hanni Martini.
And we begin at El Kiosco on its terrace that isn't too busy yet, right on the beach.
Where else in Europe could you just have this in December?
To get some delicious tapas.
Breakfast of champions.
And of course, 2 thirst-quenching vermouths.
Oh, you need to have this as your aperitif of choice in Spain. What have we got? Tell us what we got here.
We have torreznos, delicious little crunchy pieces of deep fried pork belly. And then we also have calamares fritos. You cannot come to the beach and not have pescadito frito. And we've got some alioli to dip it in as well.
And we have more.
Here we are. We have more. Perfect.
So there's food just coming now, probably because we have a camera, but you know, here comes more. Who organized this? Ay más, Dios, Mojama. Oh my God.
This looks incredible. What a breakfast. what a breakfast.
Hanni, I'm going in for this guy first. Can I share a secret with you and with you guys? I have slightly high cholesterol, I found out. So I don't eat a lot of this stuff, but oh my God. Those torreznos are so good, so juicy. It's like the fat just goes straight to your brain. There's a whole like Paleolithic thing going on there. Calamari.
I'm gonna go for this crispy little bit here with the little tentacles. Delicious, perfectly fried. Bit of salt, bit of flour in the fryer for a few minutes. Delicious.
I'm gonna try without alioli and then with a
Yeah.
little bit. The calamari in southern Spain is so much better than the calamari in Madrid. Here, it's just crunchier, it's yummier. I need to be a bit more zen about this, I think, with the spread in front of me. This has been sent to tempt me. Yoli always tells me, slow down. Tell everybody where we are.
So we are actually still technically in the center of Malaga, but we're in one of the neighborhoods just to the east of the city center of the historic center called Pedregalejo. It's one of the old fishing districts.
How would somebody get here?
You can walk from the city center. It's about a 40 to 50 minute walk, depending on your pace, all flat, beautiful walk along the promenade, along the seafront. You can cycle the same route, or you can catch a bus or a taxi. It's about 10 minutes in a taxi, not very expensive.
I'm gonna try this dish that we didn't order. You can see here, mojama, which is salt-cured tuna. Oh my God. It's kind of like the ham of the sea, and it tastes a little bit fishy, a little bit salty.
When it's served like this with lovely olive oil and these almonds,
Yeah.
just to pop your almond in the middle
Okay.
and then roll it up and shove it in.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm saying oh my God a lot so far. I mean, oh my God.
So here we have atún en mantecas. This is tuna loin that's slow cooked in pig fat.
Literally, there has lard spread across there. It doesn't taste too fatty and unctuous.
It's a light lard.
That's what the doctor said. She said, if you're gonna eat lard, make it light lard. Croquetas. Okay, fried eggplant with honey. Oh yeah, that was really good. That was really good. We didn't order that, but we should have. I'm trying to decide, Hanni, if I have a favorite. I mean, they're kind of all my children.
Everyone has a favorite child as well, James, let's be honest.
That's true. I think it might be the calamari.
Yeah,
they
the
are
calamari
so
are very
good. And then, especially with this alioli here. So perfectly crunchy. Next up, we have chicharrones. They're little slivers of pork that are often squeezed with lemon. It's cold and with salt on it. You gotta try the chicharrones. They have a beautiful, slightly fatty flavor, but then the salt and the lemon over the top just kind of cuts back, particularly the lemon, that fat. So good. Ay, muchas gracias. Okay, Hanni, that was amazing. The best breakfast I think I've ever had.
Right.
And the most dangerous. So what have we got next?
So up next, we're trying one of Spain's most famous dishes, but with a bit of a twist.
Next up, arroceando, where Valencian chef Alejandro cooks us a paella Alicante style. That means it's finished off in the oven and served with a very special topping.
Alcachofa y pulpo, todo lo que se tiene por allí, por la costa de Valencia y Alicante.
Wow, Hanni, We're at stop 2 and we're really pushing the boat out, I would say.
Basically, the rice is just a base of plain rice with the sofrito, which is the lovely vegetables that they fry off as the base with the stock. Then the accompaniments we have are artichoke. Beautiful fresh artichoke is in season at the moment. And you can probably guess what this is, pulpo, octopus.
But wait, there's more.
What we have first up are these little sacks of beef cheek. Sacks, not the most appetizing word in English, but it works in Spanish. Saquitos de carrillada.
We could use a different word than sacks. I think in English we would probably call these dumplings.
Dumplings,
or,
okay, that's better. So Hanni, you want to come in here and I'll get
a close up on your sacks.
Get it. That's really yummy. Tartness of the mustard, the sweetness of the meat and this broth. It's literally just what my grandmother used to eat, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Carrots and beef cheek. I can't finish all of this, just to be clear. An entire paella to my left.
So let's get in here. Oh, look at that, lovely. It comes clean off the bottom. It's crispy around the edge.
Beautiful caramelized rice. It's got octopus in there. Super crunchy. So good. Huge bit of artichoke. I love that they're using seasonal ingredients. I love artichokes in paella. Fresh artichoke, not the canned stuff. The artichoke is almost meaty. So good. And for the octopus. Oh yeah, so good. Tender, not chewy as octopus so often is. Flavorful. I've never had that combination. It's such a perfect, simple, fresh combination. Cheers. Great recommendation, Hanni. One of the best rices I've had in a long time.
Okay.
Muchas gracias, Alejandro.
Gracias a
Hasta
ti.
luego.
Hasta
Chao.
luego.
Now, I should say, for those who are worried, you don't have to come to all the stops we're going to today. We're giving you a total spread of what is possible in this part of Malaga. So obviously you could just go for the tapas at the first place, the aperitif, and then just the rice, and then call it quits. Or you could keep going like we're going to do it. But we're taking one for the team to show you what is possible here, not what you must do.
But if you're after a pretty darned incredible culinary experience, our next stop is a must.
So far, all the places we've gone to have been pretty quiet because we've been ahead of the curve. But I can see we're starting to get a little more... People are catching up with us, Hanni.
People are catching up with us, exactly.
Again, right by the beach, Misuto harnesses the region's bountiful fresh seafood to craft some of the best sushi in the world. Yep, I called it first. Shrimp, salmon, scallops, caviar, and truffle. Strap yourselves in.
Muchas gracias.
Wow.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No pressure. So we have... It's like when your friend like, 1, 2, 3, jump, and you don't jump, but they do. Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. So good.
Fish is so fresh. The sourness of the lime.
Yeah.
And then the sweetness of the, is it the yuzu?
The
It's
yuzu,
sweet.
yeah.
This is the most beautiful sushi I've ever seen.
It's unbelievable.
It's
so
gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Yeah, it's so pretty.
It's like a work of art. Okay, I'm gonna eat this sushi, caviar, scallop,
Ventresca, which
y
is the tuna
ventresca,
belly.
tuna belly. Oh my God, that tuna belly. It's so perfectly fresh. But the belly, it's a beautiful fish fattiness. Much better than animal fat. It just tastes cleaner but still has that juiciness. Okay, there's lime, there's butter, mantequilla, has dicho, no?
Yeah.
See, there's toasted butter, there's tuna, there's scallop. So good. I'm not putting these spices on for the camera, guys. This is amazing sushi. This really is amazing. Está muy bueno. Está muy bueno. There's nori, seaweed on top. There's a Japanese oil. There's scallop. There's ventresca tuna again. Okay, going in.
That is a big mouthful.
Each one is so perfectly designed, like visually, but also in terms of the flavors. This one, what you get is that nori, that seaweed on top, but it doesn't overpower it, but it's there and it's beautiful, kind of like salty quality, while you have the raw scallop.
But as we're still wiping away the tears of joy from the incredible flavors, Chef Samu ups the ante once more with this incredible creation.
Bone marrow with sweet shrimp on it and truffle across the top. sweats. I have serious meat sweats.
Fernanda explained to us that we take the spoon, we kind of mix up the tartar de quisquillas with a bit of the tuétano, the bone marrow, as you can see there.
Yeah.
Stick it on a toaster and down the hatch.
Down the hatch, as they say.
Done.
Yeah, right. We're out of here.
I'm done.
That's it. We're finished.
James, you've got to try this.
Okay. Bone marrow. I feel like I'm only going to have one of these, so I've got to make it count. I'm going to cross myself. Or...
Right.
That is insane. That is weak at the knees material, guys.
It is.
I mean, it's so rich, the bone marrow, and then the delicateness of the shrimp. And what I love is the truffle isn't overpowering. So often truffle dishes are all just truffle, you know, and it's like, okay, I get it. But this is, again, perfectly in balance. Did I say I was going to have one? Can I just have one more? Yeah.
Do this.
Wow. I've just never had that combination of flavors before. I'm not even going to tell you that you have to come here because obviously you have to come here. It is, as you've seen, a religious experience. Está súper bueno. Súper bueno. Eres un artista. Sí. Look, Hanni can't stop.
No, I can't stop. Está buenísimo.
We're going to have to remove Hanni from the establishment. Yeah. Otherwise, we're never going to complete the tour. Whew, that was amazing. Where are we going next?
Next, we are going to somewhere that you would more likely expect. We're going to a more typical chiringuito, one of the beach bars where they cook the seafood over a boat on the beach. It's what everybody thinks of when they think of Malaga. So this is one of the most typical dishes you can eat when you come to Malaga. Sardinas on en espetos.
And as is the Malaga tradition, they're cooking fresh fish all day over olive wood fires right on the
You
beach.
skewer the sardines onto, as I say, traditionally a cane. Nowadays they often use stainless steel. You can feel the heat off it. What
It's
it gives
insane,
you
yeah.
is this gorgeous, gorgeous toasty outside to the fish. Use sea salt to season, and that is literally all the flavouring it's got other than the wood fire grilling.
Hanni, we stepped away.
We did, and we've come back, and look what
We've come back
to.
and we've got our espetos, our sardines.
Yeah,
We've got roasted red pepper salad.
yes,
And we've got a calamar.
yes. So how to eat an espeto like a local. You've got one main spine bone going down the back between the head and the tail. So you don't need to worry too much about bones. So I bend it
Yeah.
and fit it in my teeth, avoiding that middle bone. The other way you can do it is to just pull off the flesh. And you can see now I've eaten off one side, pulled the flesh off the other side, and we've got this bone here.
The natural thing for me is to almost just break off
Yeah.
the flesh.
I think on this size, it's a much better way of doing it actually.
Oh yeah. That is the flavor of Malaga. So this, you got that there, Hanni? This
Yeah.
incredible. Oh my God. You can still got that same charred quality of the espetos, but it's almost got the sweetness of the calamar. There's a little sauce here with like parsley and I think a little bit of garlic and olive oil. So good. So good. It's like that's what you want when you sit here and you're looking at the beautiful Mediterranean out there and you're eating this food. It's just, it all goes. It's simple flavors. The salad a little bit. Yeah.
The espetos have just got salt on them. This has got the lemon juice and some olive oil. But really the ingredients and the way they've been cooked, the charring on the grill is what gives it its flavour.
El Caleño was buzzing.
This place is packed.
And as is customary, we strike up a conversation with the neighboring table. Sundays at traditional Spanish restaurants like this one are a vibrant celebration where the lively atmosphere and newfound friendships add an extra layer of joy to the eating experience.
That was awesome. Are all the chiringuitos good? All the traditional places where you get the fresh seafood cooked over the fire?
Do you know what? Honestly, they are. Really down here, especially in this area, Pedregalejo.
Yeah.
It's so iconic. It's so well known for the chiringuito
Yeah.
scene that you can't really go wrong with any of the chiringuitos. When I do these collaborations with you, James,
Yeah.
when I do put things on my Instagram, I always think long and hard about what I'm putting on there because some little secrets you don't want to give away.
Ah, it's one of
And
those.
this is one of those.
Taberna del Puerto. I see
Taberna del
it.
Puerto. So we're here in the fishing port, fishing leisure port. And this little spot here, I don't think we're going to see any tourists in here, put it that way.
Okay. Hola, buenas.
Él es James.
Soy James, encantado. Las migas nuestras y el huevo frito. Frito al estilo español, con mucho aceite y... Sí. Qué bien.
Salt pot in tomato sauce. Not pretty, it's not glamorous, it's delicious, delicious, delicious. And I know you weren't convinced when I suggested this on the menu, but it's one of my favorite dishes in all of Malaga. So I was like, well, we have to have it. I don't care whether you like it or not.
Okay, good for you. That's why we work with you, Hanni, because you got an opinion. The migas.
Migas is essentially breadcrumbs that have been fried with garlic and peppers. It's utterly delicious.
And with a perfectly fried
egg
on the top. And then we need to mention the tamboriñas,
and
which
we need to mention the tamboriñas.
Why are you laughing? Because they have ketchup on them, which I did not expect. It's Tyne's ketchup.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Ketchup y tabaco.
Ketchup, brutal. I think we have to start with the scallops with ketchup and Tabasco. So it looks like there's garlic in there and oil as well.
A lot of garlic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of garlic. You know what?
Yeah.
It works.
It works.
It's really good.
I'm going to be honest, when I saw the ketchup was on it, my heart sank a little. I was like, oh my God. But I was like, let's do it. This is what they're doing. These guys are good cooks. They know their stuff. I mean, it kind of works. I'm probably going to still have my scallops just without ketchup, but it certainly works better than I thought it would. Key is you got to...
Oh, look at that.
And then you mix it all together. And I love that coming down here, you don't just have to get seafood. You know, people eat migas as well in Malaga. They're not just eating fish on a stick, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, those are really, really good. While you've got the camera, Hanni.
Yes, go on, try the bacalao.
Try the bacalao.
And see where it gets its fama.
Hanni is right. I did say to her when she said we want to do this, I said, really? It's not the most pretty dish. She said, you got to try it. It's famous here. So salt cod and their own tomato sauce. Not ketchup, just a natural tomato sauce. Just to be clear. Simple. I mean, this is like a home cooking place, right?
It is.
This is a mama's cooking, you know. So this is a family-run place, right?
It is. Anna, who welcomed us as we walked in and has been serving us, is the daughter of the original owner.
I get a sense that what we're tasting here are Anna's mother's recipes, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. And the bacalao is so famous because of that. It's one of the original recipes that was cooked here in this restaurant.
Siempre comida tradicional, comida de mercado.
Como en casa.
Como en casa, ¿no?
Sí,
Sí.
intentamos que sea como en casa.
Sí, mi madre cocinaba mucho y les enseñó a ellos ahora, a mi marido está en cocina.
Sí,
y
a tu
ellos
marido
llevan la cocina, sí.
Nunca he comido tamboriñas con ketchup,
Sí.
así que ese
Es
concepto...
cierto que los gallegos creen que es un delito echarle ketchup a las zamburillas, pero mi padre hacía así las conchas finas.
Sí.
La concha fina la hacía así, la hacía cruda porque una clienta le pedía que le echara ketchup y como empezó a gustar tanto, pues nosotros hemos hecho lo mismo con las zamburiñas.
Sí, a la gente le gusta.
Sí, le gusta porque moja pan
Sí.
y queda rico,
Sí.
aunque sea un pequeño delito.
No digo nada de los gallegos, no te preocupes, es nuestro secreto. Cheers.
Cheers, James.
We have one more stop. Well,
One
two
and
more
a
stops,
half.
1.5 more stops. She keeps adding stops. All right, let's go. Gracias, Sergio. Muchas gracias. Bueno, hasta luego, nos vemos. Hasta otra vez. Muchísimas gracias. Right, next stop, I believe, is within walking distance.
Welcome to El Tintero, a local favorite that has graced the Malaga coast for decades. At lunchtime on a weekend, this place is packed, and the waitress famously wander around with platters of fresh seafood, and you just take your pick, almost like Spanish dim sum.
I mean, what's famous about this place? It's been part of Malaga since before you or I were born, I believe, James. I don't know how old you are, but I think... Just smile and nod. Yes.
And while we've arrived a little bit late for that vibe, in another way, our timing couldn't be more perfect. The usual lively crowds have left, giving us an intimate encounter with Javi, the culinary virtuoso behind the grill.
They have this beautiful, this rustic open-air kitchen where they cook everything. It's just all here, and so all the smells just waft into the restaurant. So what we've ordered is a dorada, a whole fish that they're just doing here on the grill, and also some prawns, some just in their shell gambas, prawns just on the grill.
And more salt. Lucky I've only got high cholesterol, not high blood pressure.
I was just going to say we're going to add. Increíble.
A ver.
Sí.
See, beautiful dorada sea bass, just on the grill, butterfly, garlic, parsley, salt. I think the best way for this is just to kind of peel it off.
I agree.
Look at how
That is beautiful.
perfect that fish is cooked. Javi
Very well
has done a
cooked.
gorgeous job here. Fish on the grill. So simple, so good. A little bit of garlic, olive oil. I just love it. I love a lubina dorada sea bass. So common in Spain. It's also a fish that doesn't have you battling with bones necessarily. It's easy to eat. Está súper bueno el pescado.
Wait.
Sí.
La vamos a comer calentita.
Okay,
verdad,
you're
sí.
under pressure now. You're being told
Under
off.
pressure.
We ask Javi to show us how the locals peel and eat gambas, prawns. Uy, rápido.
Muy pro.
Lo que pasa es que esta...
Que no te sigo. Es muy rápido.
Rápido.
I don't know if you actually saw that. I was always one step behind Javi as he ate the gamba.
I do want to show you how this shell just came off in one piece though. Look at that. I mean,
Let me
I
see.
can't put it back in again.
Yeah.
But look.
Wow. Okay. Meaning it's perfectly cooked. I think that's what Javi said to me, right?
Perfectly cooked. And very fresh. Delicious.
One of my favorite things in Spain is to just order prawns whole on the grill. Suck the head. Ooh, beautiful, just white meat. Somebody give that man a medal. He knows how to cook. But Hanni has one last surprise in store. We're going down there. She leads me to El Balneario, a turn-of-the-century Malaga institution where, back in the day, the rich set would while away the summer. And now it's the perfect sunset spot to sip what all great Spanish lunches must end with.
Oh my goodness. Gracias.
They have just put under our table a brasero, a traditional Spanish technique for keeping you warm, literally embers from the fire.
Cheers.
Okay, so one thing you will have noticed there, that was a very serious pour, which you will often find in Spain. The kind of rule is that they're waiting for you to say, that's enough. So if you say nothing, they'll often keep going until there's a lot of gin in your gin and tonic.
Yeah, we said nothing.
I said, no, I was filming, I said nothing. And guys, remember to follow Hanni. She's on Instagram. Are you on TikTok these days?
I mean, I am, but let's not talk about it.
Okay, we're not talking about TikTok.
In a very lame 40-something-year-old way.
But thank you, Hanni. This has been awesome.
Thank you, James.
All right, guys,
Pleasure.
follow Hanni, come to Malaga, enjoy. Salud. I'm now going to
Salud.
slowly work through the world's largest gin tonic. If you're up for it, check out this video that's appearing somewhere around here, which is the food tour we did last time I came down to Malaga to hang out with Hanni. It's awesome. It's epic. Another epic one.
Epic. They're all epic.
Cheers, Hanni.
Promise.
Ciao.
Cheers.